Unlike many animal rescuers who are dedicated to helping pets like dogs and cats find homes, Victoria Goss's life was dedicated solely to horses, but it was what she accomplished in the past 40 years that defied all odds. In 1975, Victoria founded Last Chance Corral in Athens, Ohio. While there were animal rescue organizations all over the world, none were quite like this one. From day one, Victoria's mission for Last Chance Corral was unlike any other place. That was because Victoria was determined to fight for horses threatened by the racing industry. When a nurse mare gives birth, it's for the sole purpose of breeding a racehorse. If those fowls don't become racehorses, they are neglected, abused, or left to die. Victoria had always been passionate about her work, but her journey really began when she was just 12 years old. Some might say it was a very young age to take on such a big responsibility, but Victoria always knew she wanted to help horses. In a turning point she'd never forget, young Victoria used her own hard-earned money to take in a horse in need, saving it from the brink of death. "It really stuck with me," Victoria recalled. "I took in this horse. I paid $50 for it, which is what I had in my bank account." Victoria realized that she couldn't stop with just one horse. "I fattened him up, got him back where he was healthy, and sold him to a neighbor for $100. And I put that money in a coffee can for the next horse that needed help," she said. Luckily for the horses that she cared for, Victoria's determination only became stronger each day, even if she had to make sacrifices to continue her mission. It was tireless work, but she never stopped. Victoria's dedication always paid off whenever she saw her fowls and horses thrive after being rescued. They could finally recuperate in peace and hopefully find a loving forever home once they become stronger. Victoria worked with a number of kind-hearted folks who would volunteer at the farm, but the visitors she really loved were the ones who adopted one of her horses. Here, a lucky mare named Daisy posed with her new owner. Last Chance Corral would rescue and rehome between 150 and 200 nurse mare fowls each year. While that number may seem staggering, there was still a lot of work to do that Victoria simply couldn't accomplish alone. Adoptive families were an integral part of Last Chance Corral's success. There may not have been as many people ready or able to adopt a horse as, say, a dog, but Victoria believed that for every horse, there was somebody willing to take them in. As passionate as Victoria was at her important work, she'd likely be the first to admit that it was no picnic. Horses required a great deal of time and energy to care for after all, and the organization had little funding. That was why Victoria appreciated help whenever she could get it. The organization accepted volunteers 7 days a week, she said. But that was easier said than done when the job mostly involved shoveling poop. While there have been plenty of people willing to put the work in, and those people sometimes traveled hours to get to the farm, most of the responsibility fell on Victoria herself. It was a big job, but she loved it. Luckily, Victoria's tireless effort did not go unnoticed. For example, in 2001, she received an award from the American Veterinarian Medical Association for her efforts in promoting animal welfare. Over the years, Victoria found ways to keep her life with the horses from becoming too hectic. "Being old, I need a little rest once in a while," she explained. Yet even during those breaks, her love for horses shined through in her hobbies, like drawing. Victoria's efforts have saved the lives of countless horses over the years, but they've also taken a toll on her body. With age, her work has only become more difficult. Still, she kept doing it. Her passion simply wouldn't let her rest. As much as she loved them, Victoria didn't keep every horse that stayed at the corral with her. Nothing seemed to give her more satisfaction than when they were adopted by other horse lovers. Perhaps the most important thing to remember about the Last Chance Corral is that it wasn't just a place for people to adopt horses. Victoria was literally saving lives, and it was that legacy she'd leave behind long after she was gone. Just meet some of the horses that Victoria was able to save in the footage below. Can you believe that these horses were destined to be left to die? Thankfully, they all found a better home at the Last Chance Corral. Victoria's nonprofit organization, Last Chance Corral, is fighting an uphill battle to save as many young fowls as they can with very limited means. If you donate or you just want more information, please visit their website. Please share this important story with your friends below.